Hey, what's up, Tonys? It's Evan, and I'm here in the Tone Zone, and I'm joined today by my buddies Maxwell Beal and Solomon Overlaw. We're here today to teach you about a random ass tone we found sitting in our apartment up here on the 3rd floor. So let's get started. We started off today with a Fender Champion amp. I don't know the model number, but here it is on the screen. It took us a while to mic it up, and we got her sounding real nice, so here it is for you. So as you can tell, this is a Fender amp, and it has the magical ability of being a solid state amp, which means it doesn't have tubes and it can be quiet, therefore able to be played in our apartment. And that is a multitude of tones ranging from hard British metal, jazz, tweed, and many other functions where you can get out of it. We can get a wah out of it. It has a pre-out on the amp, and then we're like, hey, let's take that somewhere.
Let's get some tone.
Let's get some tone. Am I right, people?
Yeah. Today, I was going through my basement, and I was like, hey, I haven't touched this amp in probably a decade, and I'm only 19 years old, so that says a lot. And the last time I played it, it was crap. But hearing what Mr. Evan wanted to do, test out some pretty crappy amps and put them through the Fender, I was like, hey, I still have a really poo-poo amp in my basement. So we got here the Peavey Audition Amp. Oh yeah.
So we had to do some work on this amp to get tone out of it. Evan says, hey, back in the day, they used to cut things in their amps. And so we cut a little circle in this amp. And let me tell you, there are some notes, it sounds like you're playing a kazoo. It goes zim 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 on some notes, like something like that.
Started doing that work and cutting off that little thing on the amp. Man, we got that zim zim and it sounded zim.
We have it. We put this thing, listen, okay, we got inside there, right, and we unsoldered the entire thing, all right, and took all the electrics apart, okay. Then we wired the ground on the power. We soldered that to the output jack. So when you plug into the guitar, there's this feeling of groundedness already in the tone. And that's really what we're going for here, is that tone. Then what we did was we cranked the gain, right? We took out the gain, and there's that thing, okay, I'm gonna be honest, Evan was doing this part because I don't know much about electronics, but we took the gain and we removed, there's probably something that makes it go like stop at 10, but we made it go all the way to 13 because we believe that true tone is acquired at 13.
So on our Peavey Audition amp, we have the volume set at 10, and the lead button is pushed on the on position. We have the highs cranked all the way to 10 and the lows cranked to 0. Here's what that tone sounds like.
When you think about how long ago dinosaurs went extinct, and you think about how long ago that was, and you're like, I just went to the supermarket yesterday. That, and then Green Day.
Wow, what a sound. Yeah, the Orange Crush amp is truly a marvel of human society. So many people have bought it that we actually had 3 of them in this apartment at one time, and we just built a tree out of them because they're so worthless. The Orange Crush is currently set at dirty, and that's all you need to know for this tone. Here it is.
It's like a palm tree with no coconuts. Harmless, yet beautiful. Yeah, we'll see, we got the Fender boy down here, and you know, as always, no bass. We have the pre-out going up to the audition. Going into the audition, we got the audition cranked to 13 like we said before. Out of the audition, it goes into the orange. And let me tell you something, if you want that crush, that's what you gotta do. And then we got it mic'd up with the 57. You know, we got it about 1 knuckle from the grill there. Not currently. Currently it's smack dab on the grill. You know when you kick a trash can and then you piss into water? You know when it's raining? That. It's something that you could stick a 58 on and you'd be like, I need some work.
Nah.
So it's only once in a lifetime where you solder the right things correctly, where you come up with this tone, right? And you make the right connections, right? And I think it was really a message. Okay, I don't know about the viewer, but I truly believe that this tone was handed to us by God. And he said, here boys, here's your tone. And we said, thank you. Thank you for this tone. And we prayed, and we ate, and we drank this tone. And let me tell you, it all just hits me at once. When I hear a single note, perhaps a B on the B string, or a D on the A string, or a C sharp on the E string, doesn't matter.